Live. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is the day that the Lord has made. We over here rejoicing and we're glad in it. If you are coming on, joining me live, I want you to do me a quick favor. Hit the like button, hit the share button, tag Lolly Dolly everybody and let them know that your boy, Ramon Preston, my squad, we are all live right here in the beautiful Buckhead community of Atlanta. What a beautiful day it is here in Atlanta. All of you real estate investors or upcoming real estate investors, I want to talk about real estate investing made easy today. We want to simplify. Your journey in real estate. Actually, it's real estate investing made simple. As one investor says, it might not be easy, but it is simple. All right, so do me a favor, ladies and gentlemen. If you're coming on, joining me live, hit the like button, hit the share button, tag somebody, let them know that the Ramon Preston Show is live on this beautiful Tuesday, and put in the comments what city you're watching us from today. Good afternoon. I appreciate all of you for joining us on the Ramon Preston Show today. If you don't know, I think it's important for me to let you know that I am your host, Ramon Preston, and we come here live. We try to every day to come live, and our goal, our purpose, our mission is to share information with you, to inspire you, to motivate you, to educate you, to empower you, to prepare you to be successful in your business, in your income streams, and in your wealth building dreams. So if you have a desire to build a business, if you have a desire to increase your income, if you have a desire to build wealth for you and for your family, at some point it's going to require you to invest your free cash flow. So for me, and for a lot of people that I know, I'm going to always focus primarily on real estate because it is a safe and secure way for me to put my money into an investment vehicle that can not only help me make today money, but it can also help me make tomorrow money. And so on today's show, I want to talk a little bit about real estate investing made simple. A lot of people complicate real estate investing, but if you can learn the ins and outs, the fundamentals of how real estate investing works, it's not as complicated as people like to make it think. You know, sometimes, and I've learned this as an entrepreneur, sometimes real estate investors or people who teach real estate investing, they have a tendency of taking a pool of water. Let's say real estate investing is a pool of water. A lot of real estate investors do this. They have a tendency of taking a pool of water, okay, it's a clean pool of water, like real estate investing. It could be a clean pool of water, and what they do is they take that clean pool of water and then they start putting mud in it. And now nobody wants to get in the pool because it's all muddy. And that's what a lot of real estate investors and educators in real estate investing, that's what a lot of them do when it comes to real estate investing. They just muddy the water up. And so today, it's kind of a follow-up from what I was talking about yesterday in terms of getting started in real estate investing. So if you missed yesterday's show, I was talking about how to get started in real estate investing. Well, there's a simple way to get started. There's a simple way to become a real estate investor. Personally, I think one of the first things that you need to do is you need to set up a structure, a business, an entity specifically for your real estate investing. So if you're a W-2 employee, or if you're a W-2 employee, if you're a 1099 contractor, or if you are an EIN business owner, My board is moving a little slow today. It really doesn't matter. You could be either one of the three, or you could be all the three, okay? You could be a W-2 employee, you could be a 1099 independent contractor, or you can be an EIN business owner. It really doesn't matter. If you want to become a real estate investor, if you want to get into real estate investing, one of the most simple ways to get into real estate investing is to set up your structure. Okay? Set up your business structure. Now, if you are a business owner and you already have another operating business, whether you're selling products or you're providing services, you already know, if you follow me enough, my first recommendation would be for you to set up a holding company, okay? Even before you set up your structure for real estate investing, I would say you need to set up your holding company, okay? And again, if you're an employee or you're a 1099 contractor, yes, you need to set up your real estate structure, but I would set up my real estate structure under a holding company just for the purpose of giving yourself, the protection, giving yourself the freedom, giving yourself the flexibility to do the other things that you might want to do outside of real estate. Man, my board is just acting up today. I don't know if it's the internet or what, but I hate when my boards start acting up. Yeah, it's just, you tripping. It's just acting up today. I don't know why. Well, I kind of know why, but I'm not going to get on my soapbox as to why my board is acting up. I kind of know why it's acting up. One of the reasons why my board is acting up is because Google, the great Google, they have already, I think, discontinued this particular board. And I think they've already started to discontinue the license for this board. So like any piece of technology, when they start moving in a different direction with their licenses, the old versions start acting up. They always do that to us. It's crazy how they do that. So hopefully my board can come back and I can write on my board. But in the meantime, if you're coming on, joining us, watching us live, today we're talking about real estate investing made simple. I just wanted to really recap from yesterday's show in where I was talking about, how to get started in real estate investing. And it's real simple. Again, the first thing you want to do, whether you're a W-2 employee, a 1099 contractor, or if you already have another business that you sell products and offer services in, one of the first things that I would say you need to do, I'm gonna just see if I could reset it. I don't think it's gonna let me reset it. It may have frozen. Let me see if I could get it back up. That's just crazy how this board just went out on me today. I mean, it just literally went out on me. Let me see if I could get it back right. Are you gonna work for me today or not? I guess not. I guess it ain't gonna work for me today. But anyway, the first thing you need to do is, I would say, set up your real estate investment company. Okay, no matter what the name of it is, I would recommend that you set up your real estate investment company. Preferably, your real estate investment company needs to be under a holding company. Why? Well, for a lot of different reasons that I really don't have time to get into. But for one reason, I'm going to say your real estate investment company needs to be under your holding company just for protection purposes. I'm just resetting my board and starting it all over to see if we can actually make it work. For protection, you want to have a holding company that is not out there operating in the marketplace doing business. So I always tell my clients and my students, the first thing you want to do is set up your holding company. Your holding company is your parent company. Like for me, Ramon Preston Enterprises, even though I market that company as a consulting firm, as an educational coaching company, but legally it's a holding company and it owns different assets, like my real estate investment company, like my trademarks and my copyrights and other intellectual assets. So if you're planning to become a real estate investor, or you're already in real estate investing and you don't have the proper entity structured, I would always recommend for you to, number one, set up a holding company. All right. So if you're watching me, hopefully you're interested in real estate investing. And if you are, I would love to know, do you have your holding company already set up? Let me know if you already have your holding company set up. Okay? I think we're back. Are we back? Yeah, we back, baby. There we go. So let's see if we can make it work again. All right, so we have set up structure for real estate investing. You want to set this structure up. This structure should, in a perfect world, be a LLC, all right? It's a simple LLC that you're going to set up. And again, I would, if I was you, I would first have my holding company, I'm abbreviated HC for holding company, LLC. I would set up my holding company because I want my holding company to be the asset manager of my real estate investment company. I want my holding company to be the asset manager of other copyrights and trademarks and other assets. So this would be LLC number one. And if you don't have any other LLCs and you're setting up your real estate investment LLC, of course, in this order, it would be LLC number 2, 3, 4, whatever the number is. But this LLC, your real estate investment LLC, should be owned by your holding company LLC. So hopefully everybody understands the power of the holding company and why that structure is very, very important. So it's not complicated. It's simple. Most people know about LLCs. Most people who get into business, whether they are W-2 employees that want to work a business on the side, whether they're independent contractors who form a business, or whether they're just full-fledged, full-time entrepreneurs, most people know about LLCs. All I'm saying to you is, if you're going to operate as a real estate investor, you don't want to own it yourself. You want to cross yourself out and let your holding company own it, and then you own your holding company. You want that set up because that's a clean setup. And again, there are so many different perks and benefits to you structuring your real estate investment company under your holding company. Okay, like I said, number one, you're going to have protection. You're going to have purchasing power. You're going to have the ability to make money in your real estate investment company, and the money can be passed up and moved up to your holding company so that your holding company can invest in other things, or it can actually hold the money for other acquisitions. So it's a very clean and efficient but simple way to structure your enterprise so that you're not all over the place. Okay? So that's number one. And that should be simple. If you do not have a holding company and you do not understand how to simplify this process, if you don't understand that, I'll be more than happy to work with you, to help you, to talk with you, and to just show you the ins and outs of how you do this. As a matter of fact, on my YouTube page, I probably have a couple thousand videos just on the holding company structure, how to start it, how to structure it, what paperwork you need, how you file and form the paperwork, what language you need to use. It's not complicated. It's simple. Of course, my company, we can set it up for you, but you're going to have to pay us to set it up for you. Or you can just purchase our startup kit. We have a whole startup kit that has the documents in it, the forms, the walkthrough video tutorials, which I would prefer you to just learn how to do it so that when you do it, you can always do it again because now you know how it works. But again, if you're going to set up a real estate investment company, I would set it up exactly how I'm showing you. Now, I'm not just telling you to do something that I haven't done. I just told you my holding company, this would be my holding company right here. It is Ramon Preston Enterprises, RPE. So you see that name a lot, okay? Ramon Preston Enterprises is technically my holding company. Now, my holding company, which is Ramon Preston Enterprises, it holds or owns a lot of different assets, copyrights, trademarks, intellectual property, and it also owns ownership interests of my real estate investment company, which is RP Capital, okay? I'll just abbreviate it for RPC. So RPE, my holding company, is the owner, and my real estate investment company is the subsidiary, and I own my holding company. So when I'm doing real estate deals out here in Metro Atlanta, I'm doing them through a subsidiary called RP Capital, but I have the legal authorization to sign on behalf of the owner, which is Ramon Preston Enterprises. So it's a simple process. It's a simple transaction. The paperwork is simple. It's not that difficult. So hopefully what I just explained makes sense to all of you. Godly has a question in the chat. Do you have to renew your LLC every year? Yes, you have to renew your LLC every year. Most states are going to require you to renew your LLC every year, definitely. They're definitely going to require you to do that. Most states will. Okay? I think I just lost the chat. Wow. Did I just lose my chat? I mean, I'm having so many technical difficulties today. It don't even make no sense. I'm over. I'm over all this technology today. I'm having one problem after the other. So if I can't see your questions live, I do apologize. I'll try to get back to them because for some reason all of my technology is glitching a little bit today. I don't know why. It's crazy. All right, anyway, we're going back to our conversation on real estate investing made simple. And it's a follow-up from yesterday's live where I talked about how to get started in real estate. The first step to getting started, which should be simplified, is for you to set up your entity structure. If you have existing LLCs, because you're an entrepreneur, okay? If you have existing LLCs, then at some point you want to take those existing LLCs and you want to transfer the ownership of them to your holding company. But again, if you're going to invest in real estate, I would preferably recommend for you to have a separate LLC just for real estate investing, okay? A separate LLC. So no matter what other products you sell, no matter what other services you provide through your current LLCs, I would still set up a separate real estate investing LLC, and all of those LLCs should be under a holding company that you personally own, or you and your wife or husband or business partner, whoever, okay? So that would be the first step that I would take, and we just simplified it, all right? The second step, of course, is for you to get your systems in place. So there are some main systems you wanna have, all right? So you wanna have a sales system in place, and I'll explain why you want these systems. Let's see here. I'm gonna see if I can put them in a circle. You wanna have, yeah, there's a delay on my board. You want to have your sales. You want to have your marketing. You want to have your financial. And you want to have your admin. So let's just say you have these 4 main areas of your business that you want to have systems for. First of all, what are we saying when I say systems? What I'm saying is your systems are going to be technological platforms. So this stuff should be used by technology. You shouldn't be operating your sales, your marketing, your finances, and your administrative activities. You shouldn't be operating them like in an analog world. You should be in a digital world where you have technology, apps, or certain software that you're using so that whatever information you have regarding sales, marketing, finances, and administration, that information can be put into the software and it can be organized so that you, as a business owner who owns a holding company, subsidiaries, and all these operations, you can have what we call a GOS, or what is better known as a general operating system. Now, when I say a general operating system, it sounds like it's just one system, right? I hope everybody's following me. When I say general operating system, it sounds like it's just one system. But the truth is, a general operating system is not one system. It's multiple systems that may be different pieces of technology that you have condensed together and brought together to make your business operations more efficient. Okay? So I told y'all yesterday, and remember, we're still talking about real estate investing. Because if this is you and you have your holding company and then you have your real estate investment LLC, let's see, and you have your holding company LLC, if you have this type of structure set up, you need to operate that efficiently because you have to operate your holding company and you have to operate the company that your holding company owns, which is a real estate investment company, at least for the purpose of this discussion. So the way you're going to operate this type of multi-entity structure effectively and efficiently is by creating a general operating system, okay? The way you create a general operating system, and I'm just simplifying it. So anybody that's on here that knows about systems and processes, don't get all bougie and stuck up and get over yourself, with all the technical parts of this. I'm trying to simplify it for somebody who's just getting started as a real estate investor and they don't really know how to structure their entities, and maybe they don't know how to set up their systems. I want to simplify that for them, okay? So you're going to have a sales department. So that means you're going to need some type of CRM. You're going to need a customer relations management software. You're going to need something so you can track your activities, your phone calls, your text messages, your emails, how many times you touch and contact people. You need some type of software that can track that. For your marketing, you're going to need some type of CRM. There's going to need to be some type of marketing system for you to track what your results are based on your email campaigns, based on the ads that you run, based on the content that you put out on social media. What type of return are you getting on your investment and on your time and on your efforts? For your financials, you're going to need a financial management software to either manage the money you're making, or if you ain't making no money, you still need to manage and monitor and track the money you're spending, okay? But then you have other administrative activities that you might want to track, okay? It could be anything you got going on in your business that you just want to track and have information on. I told y'all yesterday, I don't know if y'all heard me, but I told y'all yesterday, in real life, we have built a 7-figure organizational enterprise. Like everything that we've built here in our enterprise, we've done it using primarily 2 systems, just 2 systems. One system for our finances, which is QuickBooks. I'm a QuickBooks ambassador, so I love QuickBooks, which, by the way, if you don't have a QuickBooks account, we have a link that we can send you. Just let us know. So for our finances, we use QuickBooks. To track our administration, our marketing activities, and our sales activities for CRM, we've used, for the past 3-4 years, we've used Monday.com, which I have a link to that if you need one, okay? So, and there may be a link inside of the description or in my bio on the channel you're watching. So just with these 2 systems with processes, we've ran our whole organization with. Because with Monday, we can track administrative activities, marketing activities, and sales activities. That would be considered a general operating system. Bada bing, bada boom. I'm making it real simple for y'all to see, okay? Now, in addition to those 2 systems, because those 2 systems are going to help you manage all the day-to-day activities for both of these entities. But remember, you have a real estate investment company. So there are other systems. There are other systems, or like I call them, platforms that you're going to need. So you're going to need the 2 for your general operation, right? But for your real estate, there are certain real estate investor friendly platforms that you need, so that when you do get leads and when you are looking into properties, you have a way to break these properties down, to dissect them, to analyze them, to underwrite them, to track the data for these properties and to see if they could work, if they're actual deals. So I mentioned to you some of the most common platforms that real estate, this is REI, the common platforms that real estate investors use, which I'll give you my favorites. Is PropStream. That's a real estate investor friendly platform, PropStream. Now this is going to cost you about, I think it's $99 a month, even though you do get a 7-day free trial, I think, okay? Then you have Batch Leads. That's another one. And that one is $99 a month. They may have a trial period as well. And then this is a free one. You don't have to pay to use this one, PropWire. This is free 99. That's free 99, okay? All 3 of these, and they have so many different more. They have a whole lot more. I'm not even gonna name all the other ones. They got a whole lot, okay? But my point is, these are the platforms or systems that you're gonna use for your real estate investing, because when you're looking at properties to buy them, you need to take the information from those properties and put them not in a CRM for your general operating system, but you need to put them in an investor-friendly platform to start finding out more information about the property. If the property fits your criteria, does the property have the potential to work for you if you want to buy it, fix it, flip it, rent it, or do whatever you want to do with it? These platforms are going to help you do that. These platforms also help you filter different types of properties so that you can put a list together to target certain sellers or homeowners or property owners. So these are the properties that you're going to, these are the platforms that you're going to use. All right, so that's the system side. Now the last part, and I'll bring today's show to a close. The last part that we talked about yesterday to get started in real estate investing is the strategy part. And I want to simplify this, the strategy part. Well, your strategy is going to come down to what type of properties do you want to buy? Do you want to buy residential properties or do you want to buy commercial? So you got to ask yourself that question. What type of properties you want to buy, residential or do you want to buy commercial? And I'll be the first one to say, residential is definitely easier for most people because most unsophisticated investors or most consumers who never invest in real estate, they understand the home buying process, or at least they're more familiar with filling out some paperwork, submitting the application because they've either rented a home or an apartment or they've bought a home or an apartment. So purchasing a home or renting a home is definitely a lower hanging fruit than purchasing or renting a commercial space. All right? Unless you're a business owner and you lease a commercial space for your business, but that's still a lease. The paperwork side of purchasing a home is not that complicated. You find a real estate agent, you find a mortgage broker, you fill out the paperwork to get pre-qualified. Your real estate agent start looking for properties that meet your criteria. Once you find a property and once your pre-qualification goes to a pre-approval and you're ready to purchase, you put an agreement, you submit an offer, the seller of the home accepts the offer, you go under contract, you start preparing for closing, it goes to underwriting, you get to the closing table, you buy a home, you take pictures with the real estate agent, you know, you might pop a bottle, I don't know if it's alcohol or not, but you're just celebrating and you live happily ever after. That's supposed to be the story for home ownership. All I'm saying to you, if you're putting a strategy together, if you've never invested in any real estate before, okay, then most likely you're probably going to lean more towards investing in real estate. So that's gonna be a part of your strategy. What type of real estate do I want to invest in? Now, again, if you have never invested in real estate, you need to look at what type of resources you have. Do you have money? Do you have expertise? Well, if you've never done it before, you don't have expertise. If you don't have money, then maybe you need to get in a community and get around people who are doing it so that you can learn, and the cost of entry may be much lower. Okay, you might have to pay for some courses. Like we have a community. Yes, you can be a part of our community for free. We have certain parts of our community that are open to the public, but it's not like you're going to be sitting at certain tables and you're going to be in certain workshops and you're going to miss out on a whole lot of stuff if you don't pay to be a part of certain communities. Like if everything is free, then what is it worth? You know, one of my mentors, he always says, you pay attention to what you pay for. So I'm not going to get into this whole rant about paying and not paying to be a part of a community. The fact of the matter is this. If you want to be a successful real estate investor and you've never invested in real estate, yes, you need to put a strategy together. What type of real estate do I want to buy? What area do I want to buy real estate in? Okay? What type of or what kind of real estate investor do I want to be? Do I want to be a traditional real estate investor or do I want to be a non-traditional? Meaning that, do I want to invest in real estate creatively? Do I want to use strategies like subject to, owner finance, lease options? Do I want to get into that creative world? If so, then now I may be able to do that without a whole lot of credit, no credit, no credentials, and a little bit of money. Not a whole lot of money, not as much money as the traditional, conventional way. So these are things that you want to consider with your strategy. Do you want a wholesale deal so that you can start making today money? Or do you want to buy and hold deals so that you can make tomorrow money? All that is going to depend on the strategy you put together. And I would recommend, if you've never invested in real estate, whether you got money, credit or not, you need to find a coach, a mentor, a community. Of course, I'm a coach. I'm a mentor. I'm going to always push it. Yes, I'm going to push it because number one, I sell it. but I also pay for it. So I know how impactful it is when you're able to be in a community, in an ecosystem with people who are doing what you want to do, who have succeeded in the things that you want to be successful in. It just makes it easy for you to jump in and say, okay, what do I do? Oh, here's what I need to do. Okay, now I can ask questions, I can learn, I can put what I'm learning to practice. It just makes it easier. So you really need to work on your strategy, where you want to invest in, how you want to invest. I do have courses that I teach real estate investing made simple, okay? I teach you the basic fundamentals of real estate investing so that you can learn the simple terms and concepts for real estate investing. I teach you a lot of some of the strategic angles of where do you want to start investing in real estate? What type of real estate investing may be best for you based on where you are in your market? What things do you need to look for? We also teach creative real estate investing to show you how you can actually invest in real estate with no credit, no credentials, and little to none of your own money, depending on the type of deal that you're able to find and put together. So I hope today's show, at least helped you see the simple side of real estate investing, that it doesn't have to be complicated. We don't have to muddy the waters. It's really about you getting the information, learning the information, and getting around people who challenge you to implement the information that you get and learn. And as you put it to practice, it just starts making what you do even that much more simple. So for those of you that are interested in real estate investing and you don't have a coach, or you don't have access to consolidated courses to teach you the main things that you need to learn without trying to, Google your way to the top, or just go to YouTube and you're just watching hundreds of videos and it ain't really making sense. If you need a more focus-based, centralized, condensed way of learning, and you would like to have the mentorship and the community behind you and that support that really helps reinforce what you do, then I want you to reach out to me. Here's the information. You could text the word mentor to 678-276-8253 or 8556. Just screenshot the number and give us a call, text us, reach out to us, let us know what we can do to help you. Again, I can't stress it enough, and I'm not going to stop stressing it enough, that I am a coach, I'm an educator, and I know how important it is to have a coach, to be educated, because I always pay for what I know I need to get to my next level. And that's why I don't apologize, or one of the reasons why I don't apologize for challenging other people like you to pay to play, okay? There's always a cost, but guess what? How much is it costing you to do nothing? That's what I want to do. I can't tell you how many times I've talked to people and they said, you know what, I just can't afford a mentorship program. I can't afford to pay a couple dollars, a month to be in a program, to get coached and to have workshops and access to courses and to be in a community. Okay, I can't pay for that. But then if I ask you, how much do you think it's costing you every month, just because you're not getting that information, just because you're not doing nothing? How much do you think it's costing you? I guarantee it's costing you more not doing anything because you don't know what to do than it will cost you if you were actually a part of a program. So our Millionaire Mentorship Program is a one-year coaching program. We offer in this program weekly coaching calls. We have live coaching calls every Monday night. We have bi-weekly creative real estate meetups, which is a complimentary addition. This mentorship program was not even designed to mentor people in real estate. I just added it in 2024 because I really want to help more people get into real estate investing. So I took my whole real estate investing mentorship and I added it to our entrepreneurship mentorship program for 2024, absolutely free this year. So we have regular meetups, we have workshops throughout the year on real estate, sales, marketing, holding companies, asset management, systems, processes, finances, creative tax strategies. We do workshops all year, and we have courses on demand that you can take from any device, any day of the week. You have unlimited access to all of our content, all of our courses, and everything you see on social media and my YouTube page, that's information we give away for free. We have a whole university of information that nobody has access to unless they are part of our paid programs. So we have offered this mentorship program for 50% off. So we have a special offer going, 50% off. This program is normally $5,000. We have offered it for 50% off for $2,500 for the whole year, and we offer monthly payment plans. So that means you can reach out to me today. You could text the word mentor to that number, and you can literally get started and train in real estate investing. And you can join me this Saturday for another creative real estate investment meetup here in person, where we're going to be underwriting deals, and we're going to be role playing, and we're going to be helping you find deals so that you can make some money. And you can get started today. So all you have to do is text the word mentor to one of the numbers you see, and my team and I will reach back out to you. We'll answer any questions that you may have. And don't let money be the issue. Again, we offer this 50% off, so we're talking about $2,500. If you pay it in full one time, it's $2,500. If you pay for this one-year coaching program at one time, $2,500. Now, if you pay the whole entire $2,500, we offer you a complimentary one-on-one session where we sit down with you for a few minutes. We put a game plan together with you and really show you what steps you need to take as far as your courses, as far as your workshops, and as far as your action plan. But if you are unable to pay the entire $2,500, which is 50% off one time, we do offer a payment plan. I believe the payment plan currently is $247 a month for 12 months. And think about it. If $247 minimum, or even $2,500 maximum for a one-year coaching program, if that's going to stop you from moving forward, then maybe it's not your thing to move forward anyway. Because I can promise you, if I sit down with you and I look at the landscape of your life based on the dreams that you have, the desires that you have, and the actions that you're currently taking, I can guarantee you're probably losing more than $247 a month or $2,500 a year than you would if you paid it to actually learn, have a community, get the information, be coached, and get to your next level. So I look forward to hearing from you. Please leave a comment. Let us know how today's show helped you, and subscribe to our YouTube page and follow us on all platforms at Ramon Preston. I love you, appreciate you. I'll see you tomorrow, 12 o'clock noon Eastern Standard Time, right here, live on the Ramon.